part two of the interviews video. So, in part two, we are going to focus on three very important things that will be of great value to you who is going to do an interview. The very first one is dress code. So, one thing you always need to know about dressing well is that first impressions are lasting impressions. So, how do you want us to perceive you the very first time we see you? So, dress appropriately. Have your corporate best. You see, just the way we always have our Sunday best, just have it as your corporate best. So, ensure you're dressing along the lines of black, navy blue, brown, a bit of red, like what I have. You know, just have a balance of that. Ensure that your prints align. Your choice of shirt for the gentleman, is it blending well with the tie you're wearing and the pants you have? So you just need to have the right fit for you when you're getting into an interview. So always have in mind corporate best. So dress code is a bit intense of a conversation, and I think we will have it here in one of the episodes because it goes a long way from how our hair looks like, from how our makeup should look like, our nails, the choice of colors when you are choosing a good nail polish for yourself. It goes a long way. So, dress code is very important, and because we want to leave a lasting impression in that boardroom, then we will dress right. Yeah? Okay. So, number two is honesty. Honesty, I don't know, but I'll give you a short story. So there's this lady, she has excelled so well in her studies. Her papers are good. She was shortlisted and everyone knew that she would be top. So she was interviewing for a farmer job. I think it was a medical representative job or something, but in a good pharmaceutical company. So this lady came for this interview on a platform of a lie. So she lied concerning a product that she had run a campaign on it. And funny thing, a manager who sat in that room was the lead manager for that program, for that particular product, for close to 8 years. He had never done any campaign on the product this lady was saying. So this lady comes to this interview and she's all like, yeah, I've worked with this product. I did a campaign with this product. I did one, two, three things on it. I learned one, two, three things, you know. And this really shocked the manager who was interviewing her because he was among the panelists there. And he kept on asking her questions after questions. And he asked him these questions. Or rather, this manager asked this lady these questions until he cornered her. This lady had to admit that she told a lie during that interview. And it is because she did not do the things we had discussed on in part one of this particular topic. That you have to go through the website of an organization, get to know their products, get to know their services before you engage. So because of that particular lie that this lady gave, she got to lose on that job. So please, I urge you, always tell the truth. The truth will set you free. Okay? Yeah. Or rather, in this particular conversation, the truth will earn you a job. So the third very important point is loyalty. Loyalty in this context is king. So there's this lady I once interviewed. I was privileged to be in a panel interview of a human resource manager in a corporate I worked for. And there's this lady who came in, and you know how the human resource department is very private to information. And when this lady came, she really spoke well. She seemed like a very good candidate, but there's this point that during her explanation, she started speaking ill of the previous corporate that she was in. And she went on and on, oh, this corporate doesn't pay well, or this corporate doesn't value its staff, or this corporate is this and that. And she kept on and went on. And it got to a point, the lead interviewers for this particular assignment just had to stop her and thanked her for attending the interview. And I remember after that lady left, the discussion in that room was disqualification for this lady. So even if you foresee that you're already leaving an organization, do not speak ill of that particular organization, because it will cost you a job, just like it costed the lady who we interviewed. So, just like human beings, we have our highs and our lows, we have our flaws and the good things that we do. But that is also the same to a corporate organization. So, corporate organizations may have their strengths and their weaknesses. Always push the strengths, leave the weaknesses to the conversations that you usually have in the office, because it is then that they will slowly streamline them to make that particular office space a good office space to be. So that's all I had for you for this particular episode. And this is the time that I will ask you to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, then you will have content that would be of great value to you. There's so much lined up for you, and if you support this particular production, then more and more and more information, more and more valuable content will be sent your way.